Bon appetit. I be cooking what you looking for, who got the heat? Wrote these books on how to get it, all I need's a beat. Breaking bread with all my niggas, ain't no breaking me. I just write it how I see it, you can peep my speech. I just write it how I say it, ain't no faking me. I just write it how I say it, they replay for weeks. I be cooking what you looking for, who got the heat? Wrote these books on how to get it, all I need's a beat.
Welcome.
Stop fucking playing me, man. Welcome, man, to episode 7.
You do it all the time, though, man. You look. Hey, man, you work, you do all this, man. I'm just trying to give you a little load off. You know what I'm saying?
Did I ask for help?
I'm your dude. I'm your man, though.
You want to start it?
You got it, man.
I know.
All right, okay.
Wait, introduce yourself, man.
I'm J.O.
This nigga from and to my left.
You know who it is, man.
God damn it, he coming off that. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. I see you coming off this high from last week. That y'all acting real out of y'all body, man. Hey, how was your week, man?
The weekend was cool. It was productive.
Not week. Like the whole week. Go ahead, though.
So we doing that? We got to be politically.
Nah, go ahead.
Week was solid, man.
Okay.
Week was solid. No complaints, man. I'm actually doing great, man. I'm in good spirits. Got the workout together, man. Like, I'm cool.
Okay. How was your week?
My week was low key stressful, man.
Oh shit.
What?
Something got to him. You got to hear this.
Nah, but this is I'ma just change my number, man. They know who they are, man. Just unnecessary folks reaching out for favors and all that. So
I got a text message about you.
Yeah.
Somebody said you a celebrity now.
Shit, hell no,
Somebody
not me.
Me like, I just seen your boy, he a celebrity now. I knew they weren't talking about J.O.
Nah.
When they said the boy, I figured who they was talking about.
That's cool. That's cool, man. I'm
speaking of that, somebody did text me like, hey, y'all celebrities now. She said, we at work in our meeting. Mm-hmm. And your podcast come up to him. I'm like, oh no, don't even talk about that. She's like, yeah, y'all celebrities now.
So in the work meeting,
in the Fort work meeting.
Oh yeah, y'all different.
Yeah, I was like, oh okay, but my week was good, man. I had a great week. Like this was a great week. Mentally and physically and emotionally, it was a great week. But I do got some business to handle. A member of our team lost his father. Couple days, last week. He won't reveal his name, so I won't. But prayers and love is always sent this way. He was in great spirits today. Yeah, he called me crying like a little baby. I'll let him have it. Call me crying like he needs to lay on my shoulder. But he good now, man, and that's good. Like I checked on him every day, and he good. But let's get right into it. So
I'm ready. Come on.
Mr. Jussie Smollett.
You said that wrong.
What's his name?
I thought it was Smollett. Only reason why I said it. Only reason why I say that. I just want to do Dave.
That damn show not his name. I know.
Hey, shout out to Dave Chappelle, man.
That's definitely not his name. So I don't know if you guys remember some years ago, he orchestrated the whole ordeal of him getting mugged and.
That's a good word.
Yeah.
Because he did it.
He did it. So him getting mugged and had a whole case that I guess he pinned it on someone and now he got caught. He got caught that he orchestrated it. So we gonna take a little brief moment to speak on it. I'm gonna let you leave it off. Go ahead. Oh shit, here you go. Smile.
No. I mean, it's just it was weird from the jump,
Exactly.
And I don't get it. I don't understand the point. I don't know what he was trying to do by saying this happened. They jumped him. It was like they had like a noose or something like that, and it's like, come on, fam, at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Where did you leave the subway, right?
Something like that. Yeah. Like who's carrying that?
Yeah.
It's all weird.
It's all weird.
Like
it's all weird.
It's just stupid to me, man. Like he sounded stupid. He looks stupid now. It's just I don't know what was behind all that, what he was thinking, but it was just all stupid to me. I'm just glad. I'm just tired of hearing about it. I'm glad hopefully it's done.
Go ahead. You got something?
Yeah. I mean, when you break down the facts to it, like the setting, the time, the person, like it don't make no sense. Okay, so you have a noose tied around your neck. You in Chicago at night.
Right.
Like, people die here. Like, this is not really nothing you really should be playing with. Like, people die every day in Chicago. So the mere fact that you in Chicago and now you got a noose, and then for what type of attention? Because your contract or you not being heard at your studio, like, that don't make no sense to me. And I don't know any Trump supporters that here that wear MAGA hats. Is this all weird?
So my thing, I just really was sitting there thinking, like, was it footage? Was it footage of him getting mugged?
No, I
So
don't think so.
So that was my thing. So
Was
the
it
thing
really?
about this is, like, you sat at home and like planned this through, orchestrated this, had your story together, knew the number of guys that you said that you was doing this, like, for what?
Oh, you're a clown, man.
Like, you had a.
He said he was the new Tupac.
Yeah, but I'm not an Empire fan.
The
I
gay
never-
Tupac.
I
The
never-
gay Tupac.
Yeah.
No, we not down to gay people because that's the first thing that somebody.
I was gonna clear it up.
Yeah, because like,
they was gonna ban him before we started talking. So
it's not even that. But for him to put himself out there like
that's what I was getting.
he this new messiah because something tragic happened to him, which that's not even tragic.
Cut it
because
out, man.
we got kids that die on the corners every day,
Right.
and then you want to come and stage this bullshit. Like, you a clown for that, man.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, he had a good. I'm not an Empire fan, so I don't never really watched it. But I knew Empire was doing good. Like, so I don't even understand what was going on in your life that you felt, to do this. But my thing, hey, he need to go to jail. I heard it's a federal case, so he definitely need to sit down and go to jail. That'd be an interesting conversation when he get, when they tell him how much time he got. But we're not gonna stick too long on that. That was just something I wanted to touch because we got bigger fish to fry. But something along the same thing. Our boy Jason Mitchell, aka Eazy-E, from the Shy, was fired.
I'm mad, bro. He's cool.
Was fired
Cool dude.
from sexual harassment allegations.
Allegations.
We don't know anything, but he was fired from sexual harassment allegations. After he was fired, I want to say his girlfriend, fiance, whoever it was, went on social media to put him out about him cheating. So he ended up cutting her phone off. In the streets, we like to call it cut her ward off because he's the breadwinner. So we gonna cover the whole how you feel, your reply to the Jason Mitchell situation just in a whole before I get into my question.
Right. So
Go ahead.
first things first. Like, it's an allegation. So like, we need to make sure that all the facts are put on the table, and then let them do their investigation. So that situation is clear, because that's two different things.
Right.
Like, him with the studio sexual harassment, like, that's something that he can be charged for, and his situation with his girlfriend, that's something totally different. And that's a lot when you're talking about somebody committing suicide or murdering themselves, like, because of miscommunication, love, what y'all had, the lack of miscommunication, like, that needs to be cleared up. But for you to put that out on a social media platform because of who he is, I feel like,
Publicity stuff.
yeah, like, you can't think any good is going to come from this.
Right.
So that's my real take on it. Like, nobody deserves to die for no reason. So I hope that's not the route that she's going for, and I hope that's not a publicity stunt because of him. A lot for me. A lot of times when it comes to celebrities or people that's in the limelight, I feel like people that are not do a lot of extra just because they want to be elevated or seem as equal in the lens of other people. So
Right.
I don't know. Like, this social media world, it's a lot of fairy tale stuff. Like, people like to equate reality with social media. Like, a lot of this stuff isn't real. Yeah, so I really don't know. I hope that's not her case.
So we gonna get into that a little deeper about the love and suicide and the killing. So we're gonna get into that in 1 second. What's your take on the Eazy-E Jason Mitchell thing? Because he played a hell of an Eazy-E.
Oh, he was cold.
Hell of a one.
I mean, as far as the harassment piece, I mean, it's obviously none of us were there. We don't know.
Right.
We don't know what happened. But I don't think I don't think anybody would just pull that out the sky and just, you know, to say, hey, he did this or he said this or whatever the case
It's a bunch of Karens out here, so that's why. That's the only reason why I would say.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's impossible.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like, damn, what did you do? What did you say to even make them think, you know, it was some form of harassment or to make them feel uncomfortable?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So who knows? Maybe it was something, well, because of who he is, I'm going to say this.
Right.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just to be in the midst of all that, it's like, it's nasty. Yeah. Because on one end, you thinking like, okay, what type of nasty shit did he do? Or what did he say to make them do this? Well, on the other end, whoever's accusing him, say he didn't do anything or say anything. It's like, what's your motive? Like, what type of BS you on to say, hey, he did this when he really didn't? Right. So it's like, it's tough. It's something like that. It's just, for me, it's like, I just sit back and watch. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really have no opinion on that because, again, you never know who said what or who did what or what the reason was. You know what I'm saying? So that's a nasty situation.
Like, when it comes to guys and sexual harassment, especially black guys, I feel like you're guilty until proven innocent. Right.
Well, I think that's what most harassment. So I'm saying, in my business of working. Oh, you want to
you got it.
In my business of working with men and female in the same building. Honest to God, truth, man. A lot of the harassment I hear is false. It is because somebody is mad that they ain't getting their way. This is man and woman. I'm not saying this is somewhere along the line. Somebody cut their water off. They had a good thing.
Okay, so what I'm hearing you say is people are weaponizing
sexual harassment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are, because I'm not saying people don't get harassed.
And that's not. You shouldn't take that lightly at all.
I'm just speaking that I know for a fact. I've heard it to myself. A lot of the time is, oh, I'm mad at such and such. I'm doing this. I'm going to HR. I'm mad at this. All right, cool. And if you think about it, when you hear about sexual harassment, it usually comes from people that had diligence. That all of a sudden, I guess they break up or they done. That's when it become messy. That's when they say what. Messing with somebody in the workplace. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying this is what happened in this situation. Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully Jason, you know, didn't do anything that he was accused of. But and if he did, you know, hey, prayers to the young lady in the situation that she was in. I'm just speaking from my professionalism that I know for a fact people are weaponizing sexual harassment. Just a harassment word, period, because it ain't even got to just be sexual. It's just a harassment word, period. Like, I believe the system is flawed in the workplace, because if you go up to your HR, whatever company you work for, and speak it, they have to respect it.
Yeah, they got to investigate.
So even if you are proven innocent, there's still a black cloud over your head.
Oh, for sure.
You could be proven innocent. Now your boss is still looking like, damn, why did you even get in this situation? Like you just spoke, what happened along the line? And you still innocent though. Yeah. But it's still a black cloud over your head. Yeah. So even though you didn't lose your job, the perception worked.
No, for sure.
So whatever happened in this situation, all I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure it's a backstory that led to this. My only thing I've always wondered is, when I hear people get sexual harassment, why didn't they speak on it the day it happened?
Well,
what made you sit on it, and then what made you finally say, it's harassment enough to make me go say something?
It's hard to say unless you win it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's just a question. I'm pretty sure everybody has their reasoning.
Yeah, from not my experience, but from what women have confined into me with my profession.
Because we know you the confined king.
No. With my profession, and they protected by HIPAA. Like, a lot of times women are afraid when depending on the situation. Like, sometimes it's even hard for you to process that even happened. So sometimes you have to even step away or it needs time to process for you to even recognize that I was even sexually harassed. Unless you play it over and over again in your head, or you told somebody like, hey, this happened, they did this, they said this, and now you like, oh, I was sexually harassed. And not knowing the history to if you were molested as a kid, you know, that may have
Yeah,
brought
that's
something
different.
back up.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm
different.
saying? So I think every case should be investigated, but just to be like, oh yeah, he automatically did it
Yeah,
just
that's
because it's sexual harassment.
But it's he and she, because let's not act like men don't get harassed. You know, we
Yeah.
may not speak on it as much as the women does, but you remember the whole Penn State situation when the football players. Let's not act like
it's not just
it's
women.
just women. All I say is the system is flawed because ain't no coming back from that. And you can never take them allegations back, regardless who's innocent, regardless who's wrong. You can never come back and say, you know what, I apologize. Like Jussie, it don't matter how much apologizing he do, you're gonna always remember, bro, you had us really concerned about you.
Hey, he gonna be on power though.
I'll say
Oh, well, guys, 50
50 gonna pick him up.
I'll say the accuser is more so messed up if it's a situation like you say, if the person is innocent, but the accuser is pushing for it anyway, knowing.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Yeah, so because with that it's like that's a sensitive situation. Like to say, all right, the job or the company HR is, you know, is flawed. It's like, well, they looking at it like, all right, you come to me with this, all right, I'm gonna do my job to see what happened. I think the person, the accuser, is the flawed person, the fucked up person to do like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna do this just cause.
Yeah.
But another thing, just to clear all that out and not even be in that situation, shit, stop shooting at your peers, your superiors, you know what I'm saying? People that report to you, stop shooting at them. Stop trying to holler. Stop trying to do any of that in the workplace, and you will be all good.
For sure.
Like you won't have no problems.
No
Him,
problem.
he would have been straight if he didn't say a word. I'm pretty sure. I can be 100% sure. If he didn't say a word, if he kept it strictly about work and went on about his day, this wouldn't be a thing.
But that's why I said that may be true. But what if they had a real life relationship outside of this and it turned left?
But again, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't get involved with somebody you're working with.
Yeah.
I know, but that's an exception.
He went for the gusto, man.
That's an exception. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna go all
that
the way.
ended up working out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So that made the exception.
Shout out to Q.
Shout
out to Q.
Don't shoot at work. That's where your whole life started from. Like,
Hey man, hey.
right, that's the exception.
That was a long time ago.
Right, don't, because you're right.
He's different.
I knew he wasn't gonna miss. Q, but hey, so let's go into this a little deeper because she did get on live talking about how hurt she is and she thinking about killing herself and suicidal. Now, you guys have to understand, we could sit here before we all reply, we could sit here and say it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. This ain't that. But unless you in those mental type of situations where you feel like all hope is lost when you love someone. This is why I always tell people the most dangerous drug you could take is love. Because you never know how you will feel with a person or without a person. Mm-hmm. Like people die of heartbreaks, and back to the Penn State, I said this, I think he passed away right after all that, when he lost his job and all that, he passed away, he died from a heartbreak. And I just say when people kill themselves or talk about suicide, I'm not sitting here and say that it's the route to go. I'm just going to speak and say, understand, when you dealing with love and you call yourself loving a person, and I think you said a couple episodes, like when you pointed out that love, like marriage is death do you part.
Yeah.
Like that love shit is real.
Yeah.
So when you speak about it, understand before you guys reply, like that's your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like I hope whatever she's going through, if she needs the help, she seek the help. If it was a publicity stunt, it was a publicity stunt. But just understand that even when people try to leave, like if you break up with somebody and that other person ain't ready to let you go, that shit dangerous. Like, so just speak about the whole body of loving someone and how it could end.
So, because I'm sure a lot of people have had relationships and broken up. Mm-hmm. I think it's extremely hard to process what you don't have anymore when this has been a routine day in and day out for months, years, right? So that is an extremely strong emotion that it's almost uncontrollable.
Right.
That there's no manual of how to love something, whether it's shoes, whether it's a auntie, uncle, father, whatever.
Right.
Like, to process love, and it can be love unconditional, right? Because for a lot of us men, like, we get love because of certain things, because under conditions, because you can provide me security, because you can keep me safe or whatever. Like,
might come up.
whatever, man. But so, like, the mere fact that, and when I seen like her video, she said that she gave her all, and we don't know what her all means.
Right.
But to her, it could have been her time, her future, her thoughts, her actual feelings, plans, money, whatever. She gave that all to him, and he was on a different wave, you know. So now that they separated, it's like, I gave you my life, and now you've left my life. Like, now, what do I have left? I don't have anything.
Right.
And the only thing I have is this child, right? So to process that day in and day out, mind you, we don't know what her career is. Is she keeping herself busy? Is she volunteering? Is she working out? Like, we don't know her family history. Were her family anybody suicidal or got murdered recently, or did she just, like, we don't know none of that stuff. But to process a heartbreak, like, how do you do that, right? And I think the biggest thing is her support system. Like, whoever's around her just need to keep her in a place where she takes one day at a time, one step at a time, because that's a real thing. Like, kids, they kill themselves over getting bullied. Like, that's a serious issue. Like, social media, like cyberbullying, like, kids will see something on the internet or hear something on the game, and pills, like, they'll just take all these pills, all these perks, like, you know. So, like, I think it's a serious case, and I think it's a taboo, especially in our community. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just throw her away, and then I'm gonna just move to the next shit. Like, and that's how we kind of build, like, these barriers around, or these women build up all these walls. Like, so I could go on about it, but it's a lot. It's real deep, and I hope that's not her route. But yeah, that's tough.
Oh
Yeah. And you said they have a kid? They have a
I'm not sure if it's her kid with him, but I know she said that the only reason why she didn't take her life was because of this child.
Okay.
So that's heavy.
All right. Well, yeah, I was gonna say, you know, hopefully, you know, she doesn't for that
For sure.
reason.
Yeah.
Now, who knows? Like you said, what she put into this, whatever, you know. But just to hear that, it's like, it's sad to hear, you know, because for me, I'm not killing myself. You know what I'm saying? if
I'm sorry to laugh.
No, I'm just saying.
I
like,
hear you though.
You know, it's just, but I don't know that situation. Like I say, it's just sad to hear, man. I pray she don't.
Yeah, no.
You know, sure. Not only because of her child, but because of, you know, just, you got a life to live. I mean, because one situation didn't work, it won't mean you won't find somebody 10 times better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, down the line. But just to hear that, it's like, it's terrible. I don't mean to make light of it, but yeah. I've heard, I know of other people that have said that.
Yeah, just to get you back.
Not to me.
Yeah,
not to me.
No.
You know,
right.
But you're right.
I
but
can't live without trying to kill myself. Yeah.
But I've heard that, like, from other people, and it's like, are you fucking crazy? you know,
they be really like crazy.
You know, but like I say, I've heard that, and it's like, ain't no way, man. Like, I don't know if people use it for that reason or if they really mean it. And, you know, I pray that they, you know, wouldn't go to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, just to hear it, it's like.
That's not something you hear every day.
It's like, nah, ain't no way. Like, you crazy
So
if you think I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Because, we got very sensitive viewers. So let me understand this. You cannot get mad at Q for making it light of what he would not do. But I don't want nobody to think you making light of
Oh, no,
it.
no, not at all.
Right,
Not at
because we
all.
understand the severity of the situation.
Yeah.
But if that's how that man feels, you can't be mad. I just wanted to clear that up.
Yeah, I'm just saying, me.
We got the ones that's going to sit up there and
Oh,
believe
you
that we
ain't
laughing.
shit. You ain't
We
killing
laughing
you,
about it.
heartless.
Yeah, you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
We're
get
not
that.
laughing at the situation.
No, not
Right,
her. I'm
right.
laughing because I know of other people.
Right, that unsaid it.
Right, and I know these people to an extent, so that's why I laugh.
And ain't nobody did nothing.
Ain't did a damn thing.
Right. I've heard.
Well, I'm glad we didn't.
Right.
They tell the truth. But I'm gonna use your word again, weaponized. Like that is another weapon that people say. You leave me, I'm gonna kill myself. Hey, granted, like you say, hey, we don't know nobody that done it, but hey, that shit really be happening. So my thing is this: love is so fucking dangerous.
Fucking crazy.
That I'm not surprised. Like when I hear somebody say, "I can't live without you," I'll take my life. Hey, I really believe that shit.
Yeah,
like I really. Now understand, you said that's not you, and you said it's not true. I didn't say it wasn't me. I said I understand it. I understand it. I don't know. I don't really believe I can kill myself or take someone else's life. But hey, only can speak for other people in those situations.
Now,
we can speak for us.
Now, because we kind of put those words, kind of correlate those words to women, right? Like when we broke. I've never, and I'm not saying. I'm just saying me personally. I've never personally heard a guy say it, but I know I've heard of guys saying that stupid shit. All right.
You can't
Okay.
You can't call it stupid, man.
Yeah. When it comes to, I want to get you back as a tactic.
Oh
that's
yeah. When you weaponize that, yeah.
The only thing when it comes to women, they kind of correlate breaking relationships as a relationship with their fathers, and we know that there's not a lot of fathers in kids' life, right? So girls grow up and they like, where's my dad? But then they try to find the love in guys, and then when we break up with them, now they're correlating the love they don't have or didn't have with their father to this relationship. Right, so it becomes magnified. Like women are very emotional, right, and guys are too. But when it comes to that love aspect, I feel like it's more to it than just, oh, I'm breaking up with you, and it's that.
I'm gonna say this. So back to like I was saying about love being dangerous. Hey, now I'm not asking nobody to admit this, but the worst thing in life is a hurt man. So we could sit here and say what women do, and what I'm talking about a hurt man, because we not even built emotionally to be hurt like that. So when we feel like we gave our all, a hurt man is dangerous. So you hear a lot of situations where a man killing his baby mama, killing his ex-wife, killing his girlfriend because she broke up, or she left, she moved on. So it ain't even, I'm not even correlating that with just women.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying, because women, like you say, the most emotional. But a fucking hurt man is more dangerous than anything. Hey, you're not doing it. You spoke on it, you're not doing it. But I know,
I've seen stories. I think it's a recent story.
That's what made me bring it up. That he was a police officer. He killed his fiance off the strength of she was breaking up with him. So that's what I'm saying. Like a hurt man is more dangerous than anything. All I'm saying is this. Like I always say, you never can say what you would do until you're in a situation. We're not promoting kill yourself. We're not promoting kill another person. All I'm saying is this, man. The most dangerous thing on this earth is fucking love. Because like you can't control it. There's no playbook. Can't nobody train your mind. Can't nobody coach you this. I don't care about you seeing your mom and dad married. I don't care about you seeing your grandma and them. I don't give a damn about none of that. When it's time for you to love whatever. Why do people think these people have so much attachment to their dogs? Like when you love your dog, you hurt.
Yeah, for sure.
When you like you say you love your shoes, if you get into it and your lady cut your shoes up, you hurt.
Do you think, hypothetically speaking, let's say you and your lady y'all break up, you think that would be the route that she would go?
No.
Okay. Because you see on social media, like they go ham on the shoes, on the ones, the retros, they go crazy.
Go ham on their ass. But that's what I'm saying, like, bro, when you love anything.
Yeah.
So I'm not. So let's just go back again because I want to make sure we're clearing this up. We're not saying that Jason Mitchell, fiance, should kill herself.
No.
All I'm saying, what she said, take heed and understand. People really deal with this on a daily basis of loving a person to the point that they believe they can't live without them, or they're not gonna let the person live with another person.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's a mental thing or you really just are. All I'm saying is this. Understand, we can sit up here and speak and talk about this till we blue in the face, but you never know how you will feel until the person you had planned on giving everything you have leaves your life.
Yeah.
Even if it's death, like how do you deal with this? Because I hear a lot of cases, a lot of stories with older people when they married 50, 60 years and one of them die, and somebody die
right after
that, fucking heartbreak.
Yeah, no.
Like, bro, your soul become a tie that you in your mind you have made it up that this is the end of all ends. But ain't nothing more dangerous than the fucking hurt man off the strength of we don't know how to let go. And I get it. Most of the time we hit on women's stories and we hit a woman and she acting crazy, she toxic, she doing this. But man, we really ain't no.
Yeah, we ain't no
different when it comes to being hurt. I just pray for any couple in that situation that whatever it is you guys are going through, it works out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't. We're not promoting the death. We're not killing yourself. We're not promoting any of that. I just know it's true though.
Yeah,
it's just not topics we talk about. People really do this every day. People really do this.
Yeah, definitely go get help.
I was reading the comments on this story, and you know, people, hey, everybody want to have behind social media. So one of the comments I saw was, "You should never let a man have that much control over you that you ain't got nothing to fall back on." Now, so my question is this: in a relationship, now hell finna break loose when I say this, with our viewers. Do you guys believe it should be 50-50? Now, before we reply, I'm not talking about some chick you just messed with or some guy you just sneaky link with. I'm talking about the boyfriend, even though I hate that word, like the girlfriend is. I'm talking about that process. The dating process, the boyfriend process, girlfriend process, the fiance process, the wife process. Do you believe that it should be 50-50? Cute smile, so I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah, it sounds like
I
feel like you want to.
It's his fucking opinion. That'd be the only thing when I see the viewers and they get mad at something you say.
They be alright.
It's our opinion. No one in no episode have we ever stood up and said the woman's supposed to do this, the man's supposed to do this. We right. It's always opinion.
Q, let their ass have it, man. Stop playing
I
around there,
don't give a fuck who don't get mad. Like, I just wait till it get to me, but I'm gonna let you go first.
No, that 50-50, that shit don't exist. That shit don't exist, man. I mean, if you, like you said, when you go from, dating to, engagement to marriage, I think it changes. But in the beginning, I mean, again, my opinion, I think, especially if, either way, it don't matter. But as the man and we're dating, I'm probably gonna take care of most of the bills or whatever the case is. Well, in the beginning of dating, 9 times out of 10, y'all got your own spots anyway.
Right.
So of course you got your own or whatever. But if we going out, we're dating, more than likely I'm gonna take care of that. I'm gonna take care of most of that stuff.
For sure.
But if say we move in, and then it's like, okay, obviously I ain't gonna say obviously, but my view of it, okay, we both should take care of certain things. And okay, cool, we move further along, engagement and marriage and things like that. I believe it's more of a 70-30 type of thing. Maybe 60-40, depending on your situation. But because for me, I don't know any couple to where the female is paying the mortgage or the rent, or I don't know personally.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But in a situation like that, like, in my opinion, the guy, he should provide the home. You know what I'm saying? So if it comes to mortgage or rent, okay, cool, take care of that. She can take care of, a utility or something like that. I'm not gonna get into my personal situation, but
Please.
my thing is, provide. So when it comes to the house, the mortgage, I'm gonna take care of that. I've always taken care of that, so whatever. But everything else, y'all come up with however y'all want to break that down and go from there.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't, that 50-50, that shit don't exist. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
I don't care who say what. Ain't no 50-50.
Right. So before you go, hey, I just need everybody to understand we don't be up here to get into our personal lives. Like, so do not try to tie this to anything that you guys believe or partake and say that this is how we run our house.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you said you're not getting into your situation, because it could be 70, 30, 80, 20, whatever. That's your personal life.
Yeah.
D.W.I.S.I is not for our personal life.
Not at all.
Because I say that, and a lot of time when I say stuff, because I read every comment. I read every comment on YouTube. I read every comment on all our pages, and I just be reading it, and I be trying to figure out. Stop trying to tie our personal life into this show and understand us. If you want to know something about us, just ask. Get on YouTube, write a comment, get on the page and ask. Hit us up directly and ask, hey, J.O., I like your point of view. Why did you, yada, yada, yada. Q,
Right.
I like the way you said that, this, that, and the third. Why do you feel that way? But don't just look up there and like, oh, boom, this is him, this is him, this is him.
Yeah.
All right, but I just wanted to clear that up. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think, me personally, relationships have morphed into something different into this generation. Like,
Right.
I think that's an old style of living in a lot of circumstances, where the male was the breadwinner and the woman stayed at home. Now, would women adopt that mindset now? They wouldn't, right? So if you wouldn't, then that means obviously you're contributing more to the structure of your house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not 100% the guy is paying for everything and you're at home living, and then when he come home, you cooking and cleaning, and then he giving you money so you could go and have your life. That's not what this life is anymore. Why? Because we have a lot more of independent women, right? We have more women that are entrepreneurs, so right. So for women to say it should be 50-50.
No. I didn't say the woman said, because you're going to get idolized.
Yeah. But
you didn't say the woman said.
No, but we're not
Right,
we're not blind.
Like,
okay, a lot of women say, the guy should provide everything. In today's black family or today's minority family, that's impossible. You talking about mortgage, utilities, groceries. If you have kids, you're talking about their well-being, health care, all their activities, any entertainment, any trips. You're putting one income on one person. And then you wonder why a man come home and he'll snap off something because his life ain't the way it's supposed to be when you've put your life in one income. That's for me, and I wasn't raised like that. I wasn't raised like, oh, it should be just the man should provide. I was always raised like it's a team effort, right? The man has something to do, the woman has something to do, the kids have stuff to do, right? You have chores, you do this, you clean your room, you vacuum, you shovel, you cut grass, whatever. It's a team effort. Why? Because the coach ain't calling the plays and playing the plays too. That shit is insane, right? Everybody has a part.
Right.
Shit. Some of them call us broke.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think we should have more of a conversation and communication where what are we doing as a unit and how are we moving together as a unit. 50-50, that's an imaginary number, right? If it's more,
in your opinion,
that shit is imaginary.
No, I'm saying
That's a fact. That shit don't exist. Ain't no 50-50.
50-50 doesn't exist.
Now,
your opinion on why you feel the way
right
you feel.
now, what I also will say is because there's no manual on a relationship or how you run your household, how you run your household.
You went to high school so bad.
How you run your household, right? I think you should do what works for you.
Exactly.
Right? So let's say, right, your woman, like, you have a basic job, you making $60,000 a year, but she.
Oh shit! This man, I call him basic. Go ahead.
I'm saying, like, that's the average, 50, 45, in that range, right? I'm not putting nobody's career down or what they make. All right? So you bring in that income. But she is a lawyer, got her own law firm, she got her own company, she an entrepreneur, she making this, that, and the third, she an Instagram, whatever, she bringing 50,000 in part-time, whatever. And now she bringing in 350,000, 450,000.
So she's the breadwinner.
So she's the breadwinner, right? But hold on, but you love her. She loves you, right? Love, that's a strong emotion. That has nothing to do with finances, right? If it works for y'all, it works for y'all. Don't let nobody come in and tell you how you should run your house. At the end of the day, you the man. She's still gonna look at you for security and for you to provide something, because from a man's point of view, you provide something that a woman needs, right? Let's not run away from that, okay? Right. A man needs a woman and a woman needs a man, all right? There's something about that other counterpart that you are looking or searching for.
Yo, come up.
No. Okay. All right. So I'm saying, like, do what works for you. Right. Y'all have y'all powwow. Y'all sit down. Y'all lay all y'all finances, y'all goals down. Whatever works for y'all, y'all roll with that shit, and y'all be great together. Right. Don't let no outside social media posts come and fuck up y'all relationship because y'all in a debate with some nothing motherfucker on Instagram. Or, nah, fuck that shit. Because I see that shit, man, all the time.
I don't even know what the fuck a 50-50 is. Yeah. Like, that shit don't exist on no level.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna speak for me, and this is directly for me. I grew up in a traditional upbringing, but me being 35 years old, I have a very traditional mindset, but I understand the society I live in now. So in my household.
So you speaking on your personal?
Yeah, I'm speaking on. No, I'm not saying my household today, but the way I look at it.
Okay.
It is 85-15 man, and I want that. Because no, listen. Like, I feel like the man is supposed to take care of all that shit, all that, provide from all down the house on down, and I feel like the woman keeps all this shit together. I feel like the woman, part of her 15. I don't even want to give a percentage because I know somebody gonna take that negative, but I feel like the woman part of all this is to hold all this shit together. So, like, my lady can't work no 9 to 5 hard ass job. She can't. No way in hell. She can't come home and be telling me such and such did this or my feet hurt so bad. My opinion, I'm gonna do whatever it takes, and we gonna make sure that you do what you want to do. So if you need to quit your job and you need to go do what you want to do and your business and all that, cool. Now, you may work. Like, if we first meet and you may work there for a while until we figure out an exit strategy. But I am a strong believer that the man's supposed to provide and take care of all that. And, we do have roles. The woman hold the house together. But I do believe if the woman wants to work, she wants to. It's not a requirement with me. It's not a requirement. You don't have to work. That is your opinion. That's up to you. If you feel like I don't want to just sit in the house, all right, cool.
So to counter that mindset, because that's very traditional. And with that traditional thinking, a lot of men would say, okay, because I have this bulk of the responsibility, I am in control of more of the household, and what goes on through the household goes through me. And that's a lot of men, I feel like, control. You got some a narcissistic type of mind.
You can't say that because then you contradict your whole point before when you say you can't let a person tell you how to run your house. So you call it controlling, you call it narcissistic.
No, I'm saying that mindset, that's usually what ties into it.
In your opinion, but you can't, like I said, you can't sit in the same conversation and say run your household and then come back and say basically what you're saying, what society look at it. Because I'm not controlling shit. I don't control anybody.
Yeah, but
like you, I know you weren't talking about me. You were just talking about
everything. Yeah.
I'm just saying, in my opinion, that in my household, in my upbringing, she doesn't have to do all that shit. Like, her working is up to her.
For sure.
Me providing everything, it's something I want. And it's not to control you. It's not to come in and say, oh, you can't do this without me. But I get a lot of encouragement, a lot of love off seeing that you wake up and do what the fuck you want to do.
So what has to happen to put you in that mode though? Does she just have to be somebody you like?
No, she got to be everything that I check off. She has to have, and I said this long. She has to give me BDE.
But I'm talking about status, like wife, fiance, just a girl.
We're speaking about because I don't want to say the title. It's not just girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's not just girlfriend.
Okay.
We definitely living together at this point. We definitely build into that. Like, I have already made it in my mind. I'm going to marry her. I just ain't proposed it. I ain't talking about some.
Yeah.
We dating, like you stated. You got your own house, and then you think like, oh well. No, I'm talking about we done live together. We done put it on the table that, hey, we this, that, and the third. And now you done gave me everything I want. And I know you still laughing about BDE.
That shit's stupid.
That's just me.
Oh my God! I
So
can't
when
believe you said that shit again.
Will you give me
You
that?
gonna close out our fucking season with?
Will you give me that? I'm here with it. Now you get that.
Yeah, I was just asking because how you put it, it came off like shit. As long as she rocking with me, I'm doing all this like you tricking.
I'm glad
like you tricking. So I'm like, hold on.
No,
let me.
Talking about,
yeah.
I ain't talking about girlfriend. I'm talking about a person that we done had a conversation already. And you knew this already.
Right.
And that's just me. I don't. Hey, that's how you. Everybody look at it that way. But like you said, it's not a such thing as 50-50. At some point, whatever fellas, at some point, I don't give a fuck what money you counting, bro. You taking over
bulk
everything.
of it. Yeah.
And I ain't even speaking on the financial. I just feel like in a relationship we all have roles. Whatever role you have given each other, it's your role. But we do not have the same exact roles.
Yeah.
Perfectly, like you said, perfectly. Whatever you do in your relationship is run it that way. That's why I said the only thing you can't say is that it's controlling. Because if she has submitted to the point that this is what she wants, because I still know women that don't want to work, that loves to want to be at home, love to get the shop and do what they want because they feel like that's what they want. All I'm saying is 2021 shouldn't change how you feel. Fuck society and live your life what works for you and him.
Yeah.
Or him and her. How we looking.
Yeah, no, only reason why I brought that up with the whole controlling part is because a lot of women look at it as that. When it comes to Jason, okay, you leave.
Cut the water off.
Right,
but
okay.
You can't control the person. Only person way you can control the person if they let you. That's the only way you can control the person. So if you felt that giving this man this much power was controlling, well, hey, that was your ass. Because that's the way you look at it. So if you already got a negativity mindset of a man providing for you is controlling, why the hell give him that much power? You just stated that the lady is the breadwinner. The example you gave, she's the breadwinner, but she doesn't use that over her man here. He's still the man.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I get what you're saying. If a guy is paying everything, he's gonna feel
right.
Not saying every guy, but some guys may feel like, all right, I'm gonna decide what we do and when we do it, how we do it, because shit, I'm paying for all this shit, so it's what I say.
That's what comes with it.
But even still, I'm not saying that's not right. If she's allowing it, it's not wrong.
It's not.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that a lot of guys don't sit up and be like, I'm paying dot. Oh, I don't want to hear shit when I get home, because we said this episodes ago, you gonna hear whatever the fuck they want to tell you. I don't give a fuck what you pay. All I'm saying is, if she's allowing it, on the outside looking in, we call it controlling. But on the outside looking in, she could be living the best fucking life she want, or vice versa. Because I know in certain situations that lady making all that money and dude is a stay-at-home dad. Now I know it's really unheard of, but it's really true.
And
but it's not a knock. It's not a knock on him as a man.
Nope.
That's what worked for them. That's what they just maybe she's the brightest crayon in the box that her profession is better than his.
And they like, yo, I want to do this. Let's switch, and it work for y'all.
It's not a such thing as that's his role, her role. It's the role you guys have given each other that works for y'all.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying to say about the controlling. Hey, if it's controlling, evidently they like the shit. If you feel like a person is controlling you, some way in your mind you like being controlled. Because ain't no human being control another human being unless you let them.
I agree.
Unless you let them. I don't want to hear that, oh, you don't understand. No, I don't understand because I don't want to understand, but evidently you don't understand that you're being controlled because you are letting it. A person can only do what you allow them to do at the end of the day.
I agree.
So, ain't no 50-50, we agree. You
Really?
say 70-30, we say, you really can't put a percentage on it. It's really just one of those things that, perfectly like you said, whatever works for you, works for you.
Yeah.
I just know this topic is very touchy because a lot of men are damn near terrified to tell a woman if she got to pay something.
No.
Because society has made it seem that she better not do shit but lay on her back. And a lot of women feel, hey, I want to bring more to the table than just good sex. But whatever works for y'all work. I just know society is so fucked up with the way they try to put guidelines on how you as a couple supposed to be. This is why I stated every year, every episode, I fucking love Will Smith and Jada. Because they don't give a fuck about what nobody said about them. Whatever is working under that roof is working. And I know you tired of this shit, and I know you was tired of her, the way she went about it on social media. I get that part. But I'm talking about their relationship. That is one of the couples that somebody just find a rumor and just start.
Find a rumor.
Yeah,
Should be right
she
there.
did some other shit too. She got to get out of here. She did some other shit, man.
You go.
Nah, she got to get out of here,
He all right,
man.
Will. He don't really mean it. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, just run your
good.
relationship. Well, go ahead, man. You want to get into it?
Nah, we good.
Run your relationship what's best for you guys at the end of the day.
She a fucking predator. man.
Whatever.
She is, man. She is.
Hey, go and get
But
it
nah,
out.
we good. We good. Come on.
You sure?
Yeah, we good.
You get that. You know, we can end that part. We can go right into that. You
Nah,
know,
we
you sure?
good. We good, man.
All right, man.
Predator.
She is,
Yeah,
man.
I'll set it off. She a predator.
So before we get into what we want to discuss before we closing out episode 7, because we're gonna take a little wellness check break for a couple weeks to regather ourselves. I feel like we had a great run. I feel like there's a lot of things we can work on. So before we get into that conversation, what is it some things you want to leave in 2021 but you want to pick up on in 2022? I don't want to call it a New Year's resolution because you know people go to the gym for 30 days and then come February they realize that shit done. So
Yeah, I really want to communicate to myself who I want to be. I want to be honest with myself. I think a lot of people, because of social media, are not honest with themselves.
right.
That's one thing.
So at least you know you lying. At least you know just a minute.
No.
No, go ahead.
No. It's not that. It's not that I'm lying. It's like
Cap.
no. It's not cap. It's like I want to put realistic things in front of me and accomplish those. I'm tired of, like, myself included, people making things that you're not really realistic about these goals because of who you are as a person.
Fucking truth. Ain't that the truth?
Like, because of what you see in your environment, you want to be this person or you want to be that person. Or, like, and I'll speak from a professional standpoint, a lot of women with the aesthetic surgeries, like, that may look good, but, like, unrealistically thinking like you want to get that, you're not taking in accountability what the recovery time is to get this big ass booty or get this small waist or get these breasts.
I'm loving it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm loving
So
it.
like,
Yeah,
and no, I'm not in trouble.
I just want you to see how I
No.
feel when you be saying that shit to me.
What are you talking about?
Go ahead.
Did I just bring something up?
Go ahead.
Was something deeply rooted?
Go ahead.
All right, man,
Go
cool.
ahead.
Calm down, man. All right. So, no, I want to be realistic with myself, and I also want to protect my energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be around the people that are like-minded, and seriously are like-minded. Just not just being around people just to waste time and energy and just kick the shit for no reason. I do believe, like, it's all good to fellowship with good people, but just to be around people that don't have your best interests at heart. I just experienced that with my father, and me seeing him kind of pass away alone, you know what I'm saying? So his life and his death, I really want to make sure that I took a lot of lessons from that. And I want to say everybody that reached out to me about my father, about his situation, that explained their situation to me. Man, I love y'all. I appreciate it. It really helped me get through a lot of stuff. But yeah, I think I got what I need as far as growth in 2021.
Gotcha. Oh yeah.
This year was a good year. It was a good year for me. You know, just looking at financially, it was a good year.
Nice.
You know, when you look at things like I'm real big on credit. You know, that's something I've been, you know, last few years I've been really pushing myself for.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as far as that, it's been a great year. I won't get into details, but I say things are good when it comes to that.
So you say you got a lot of money.
Like, why you always paraphrasing what people say? Let that man
You
talk.
got a lot of money. Okay, go ahead.
But you know, just continuing to push. You know, everything I've been doing this year, just, you know, keeping that momentum going. Like I say, overall, it's been good. So I don't have anything I say I leave back. If I had to pick something, I'd say probably I probably stopped being so nice to certain people. People that I don't really know that well. You know what I'm saying? I
know you as a nice guy.
You know, people, you know, ask for favors, and it's like, all right, cool. You know, I probably, you know, chop that down a little bit. But other than that, no, I'm good, man. Just it's all about progression, man. Keep pushing. So.
For me, I'm gonna leave my procrastination in 2021 because I say I'm gonna do this. I'm a perfect example of the podcast. This shit should have been.
It's like 2-3 years
late.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, but I'm gonna leave that in 2021 because there's a lot of things I say I'm gonna do. So this time when I say I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna do it.
Do that
and let it fall into place. But all that trying to think of a master plan to basically talk myself out of, I need to leave that here. But going into the new year, it's really going to be about my peace. Because my life is not bad, so I can't really say leave that. But I need to protect my peace way more than I do. Because I do let a lot of things irritate me mentally. And like I spoke off camera, you know, my decision to leave my job, I'm definitely going to do that. Because it's definitely taking me out of my life mentally. Financially, it's great. I get that. And I know a lot of people are going to be looking like, wow, you've been there this long. I don't give a damn. Just like I got that when I figured out, but mentally, I have to leave that and everything else that mess with me mentally. So, in case you're wondering why we spend this, you guys won't see us until the new year. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna take some time off, regroup, get ourselves together. But I wanna thank the behind scenes. You know, I respect everybody when they don't want their name mentioned on camera, but I want to thank all the people that do the photography. I want to thank the editors. I want to thank the female view of, you know, letting us know our TV cricket on some of the shows, things like that. But one of my biggest thanks, and this is not, no thanks is bigger than the other one, so I want to make sure my staff understands that. But it's the music, and the reason it is so major to me, because when I called, the phone was picked up and it was given to me. Now this was made for a bigger purpose with this guy.
Yeah.
And he gave it without a conversation. It was never this, that, and the third. Nah, bro, I can't do that. It was like, and you really promoted it because you kept saying like, I want it. So I called him and he was like, cool. So that's, and you know, and it was a collab, and both parties was on board. I thank both of them, and I really appreciate that because it was like, all right, bro, you got it. And I felt that love, and I really appreciate that. Yeah. So I appreciate both guys with that. I appreciate you guys more than anything, more than you know, because without you guys, none of this is possible. Like, because everybody sees us, but the staff behind us make this run.
Yeah, for sure.
But you guys hold it together with me, and I definitely want you guys to understand that. Even though I give you hell.
Oh no, we've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, you know, like this is us. This is not
this
not
us.
for TV. This is us.
Yeah.
And I'm just so glad that.
Well,
And you know, I guess it was last week that changed you. But whatever happened, I appreciate that. Because this is a different cue now, and I appreciate that. And we're definitely going to come back better. We're definitely going to come back with new ideas. We're definitely going to come back, but we're definitely going to take a break. So we apologize to our fans that are expecting everything Friday. But, we need time to regroup. So is there anything you guys want to say to the people?
I want to say, one, be safe. Happy holidays. Spend time with your family. Like, you don't know, like, when the next time you'll see them, and that'll be it. I want to say that I love y'all. If ain't nobody said it to y'all, because I don't think we say it enough. You know what I'm saying? So I want to really tell you, and I really appreciate the feedback that y'all giving us. Like, this experience is life changing. Some of the topics that we touching on, like we have later conversations with people that know us about real life issues. So I appreciate all the feedback, all the comments, all the love, all the shares. Keep doing that, and we gonna keep supporting y'all with whatever. I'm here for it all.
I want to say thanks, of course, to everybody that tunes in, everybody that reaches out, text messages, DMs, just everything. Definitely appreciate it. I'm a little surprised. I didn't really see myself, doing this. You know what I'm saying? And then to see it, on a different platform is dope. And definitely appreciate, y'all reaching out, you know what I'm saying? I know we all do it together, but, it's to feel like, okay, this person will make this even better. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a great feeling. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, appreciate that for sure. And of course, the team behind the scenes.
Y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, they don't get enough credit.
Yeah.
And that's cool. Like I said, they don't get credit.
Good.
But,
I can't even son.
Eventually I'm gonna have to get them out of this shell. And,
I'm
gonna have them on here. I'm gonna have them on here. I don't give a damn. They don't want to. Eventually they gonna get on here. Everybody. And so you're right. They definitely make it run.
Yeah, huge shout out to y'all. And for everybody out there, man, y'all just just hold tight. We'll be back. We're gonna have some good stuff for y'all. If y'all got anything for us, please let us know. Comment, whatever y'all got to do. Any suggestions, all of that. We open to all of that. But the biggest thing is just thank y'all.
So D.W.I.S.I, we will still be doing things throughout the week, still promoting, we're gonna have a couple live conversations. It just won't be shows premiering on Friday. We're about to say 3 to 4 weeks. We'll keep you guys in tune. We'll let you know. So don't think like you guys won't hear from us. Don't think like it's just we gone and we just pop back up on the scene. No, we still got work to do. It's a lot of work to do. So before we get up out of here, and we got something a little different today. So we have the University Gold dunks here on the table. So instead of we speaking about it, we actually got a raffle going on. So this is an 8.5 dunk. It's a lady dunk, but so this raffle is directed towards the ladies. All you have to do is subscribe, repost the video, tag us, comment, and like. Once you do all of that, I will enter you in a raffle, and next Tuesday, I will go live and tell you the winner. Before you guys ask, no family member is involved.
No.
All right, so don't think it's gonna be somebody personal that we got.
Shit rigged,
it's real.
This
it's
shit
real.
rigged,
It's like, don't think like we already got the underlying winner and it's not none of that. It's legit. It's legit, fellas. I gotta cover this up for copyright purposes. We have a gift card. I can't really say the name on camera. The legal aspect of it. We have a gift card to one of your favorite shoe stores. It's a $100 gift card. The same thing apply, fellas. The same thing apply. Like, comment, subscribe, repost, tag us, enter yourself into the raffle. And next Tuesday, I will reveal it. Same thing. It's not rigged. It's not people we already know gonna do it. Like you said,
That's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah. We for real. Yeah. So it's going into the holiday season. This just our way of showing appreciation. That's it.
Can I join? Can I do that?
Do what?
Do the raffle?
No, you good.
Okay.
We already plugged, so you good.
Cause that's a nice
You ain't
idea.
you ain't got to join. See, look, now they finna think I'm finna give it to jail.
Shit,
But
damn.
no, like seriously, all you gotta do is those things, and next Tuesday at 8 p.m. live, I will present the winner. Even if you're out of state and you watch it, we can mail it. We can get it shipped. That's not an issue. This is open to everybody. Everybody is able to enter unless you are part of this team or you have a personal relationship with one of us. You are not able to enter. All right. I just want everybody to understand that. So.
Okay, so what's personal relationship?
Like your lady, the one you dating, your wife.
Okay.
Like,
all right.
That like on that level.
Okay. All
yeah,
right.
But your brothers could enter. Your mama could enter.
Yeah, because I want them to know.
Yeah,
like,
they could enter. No, they could enter. But I'm just saying, like, I understand if they win, we gonna get the backlash. But it's really not real. Like this is legit. If you follow the rules and you enter the raffle, I'm going to show you on live, and I'm going to pull it. And we're going to do it that way. However, we need to do the shipping. If you hear it, we'll talk about that after the winners.
Nice.
So, but we're definitely going to end the show. We're going to talk about our shoes. So we're going to let you get into yours real quick.
Man, I got these retro 14s. Honestly,
don't even like them.
I don't like them, but the reason why I got them, honestly, it was more so of an energy thing. Like right now in Chicago, it's down to like 80 degrees. Like what? It's global warming out here. So like, I just felt like the tone of it, as far as like the shoe and what it was giving me. I'm like, you know what? Let me pick these up. And then when I came here, yo was like, man, these hard. I'm like,
so I'm gonna tell you this. What if you guys don't know? Jo is not a shoe head.
I'm not.
But for him to,
I was surprised.
For him to embrace the show, I appreciate that.
Man, I appreciate y'all.
For you to embrace that. Every week we did that in the third. I appreciate it.
And the socks, bro. And
I was
the
gonna
socks,
get
bro.
that. You welcome.
Like I appreciate you, bro.
You know?
Real talk.
So I embrace that. Like that's not your lane, but you definitely got better every week.
Man,
I appreciate you really understanding the assignment and you know wasn't gonna fall short. I appreciate
Not
that.
at all, man. We don't do that.
I hear you, King. I hear you, King. Oh yeah.
Well, today I'm trash, man. I just got some plain great Nike
Oh,
socks.
you was mad at the socks. I ain't got no socks.
But no, I got a MX97 silver bullet colorway. It's a super classic joint. You don't really see it too often, which is for me it's a good thing. I don't like to see too many people with with whatever I'm wearing. So I want to say I had these for 2017. Yeah, so about 4 years. But anybody that know anything about 97s, they know this. This is like the white Air Force One to the hood.
Yeah,
They love that shoe. Yeah. It's a classic shoe for them. It never get old. Same thing here. This shoe will never get old. Yeah. So, but yeah, MX97, man, silver bullet.
Man, that's cool.
I really want to take my shoe off today.
Hey, now how
Them
comfortable
damn socks.
We can do my shoes.
Oh my God, them is the most ugly. Hey, okay, hold on. Before you start, so our assignment was to wear an ugly sweater.
Right.
Is this sweater not ugly?
No, this is just me showing that I have a good team without saying
No, ugly sweater.
Uh-huh.
He has on a ugly sweater.
So this just showing I have a good team without saying it. Because we don't have a sports edit today, but I hope Justin Field is doing good. But we're gonna get to the shoe. Go Bears. Go get to the shoe.
You just did that?
You did. I got
my
my Yeezy 350. So anybody that know me know I am
Wasn't the biggest fan.
the biggest fan, right? We'll just say that. I am Nike to the heart. So for me to wear anything but Nike was something new. And I remember when I called you and we talked about this, I got hell. I got shoes and I love shoes, but I stick to what I know, and it's always Nike regardless. But when it comes to the Yeezy, it's definitely about the colorway. So I definitely like it. And you said comfortability.
Yeah.
One of the most comfortable shoes I got. But then again, I can't speak for everybody else because I don't wear my shoes.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So I can't speak how it is over a long term. But I wore these probably the fourth time I done wore these, and I've never had a problem. It's definitely like it's easy to get on, easy to get off. Like I definitely like it, and you know it's one of the very known Yeezys.
That boy made $2 billion off them things.
That boy made some money. But you know, so one more thing, so when we come back, I want you guys to start leaving us comments on shoes you would like to see, or shoes you would like us to have displayed and talked about. Now, please understand that we are sneakerheads, so just don't give us nothing. Just don't give us anything randomly because you like the color. Like, give it something that you feel
we need to talk
deserve
about, like,
deserve
the
a
history of it,
conversation
like,
or deserve. You know, because we got the dictionary of it. He's going to talk about it all the way.
And he's going to look it up.
He's going to the encyclopedia of everything.
Yeah.
So, but you know, hey, it's been very good, fellas. We got business to take care of.
Man, I don't want to go.
We got
this
to,
is
man.
my sanctuary. I look forward to
No,
this
we're
shit.
not done. We just got to, you know, we got some business we got to attend to. We
Little break.
got to take this little wellness. You know, we'll be back.
Yeah.
But we out of here, man. That's the last
Long
episode
overdue.
of D.W.I.S.I.
I ain't gonna talk
After the
about it.
holiday
Don't
break,
worry about it.
we'll be back.
Bon appetit. I be cooking what you looking for, who got the heat? Wrote these books on how to get it, all I need's a beat. Breaking bread with all my niggas, ain't no breaking me. I just write it how I see it, you can peep my speech. I just write it how I say it, ain't no faking me.